You said, Amigo, I've slept on softball-sized gravel under my truck the night before an op, under rows of seats at the airport flying home on a delayed red-eye, in the back of a 7-ton butt-to-butt with my buddy and one poncho liner covering us, on top of an MRAP, in the freezing cold, covering my body up with my gear, sitting against a wall with my flak raised, propping my helmet on it like a turtle in its shell. They're deployed to a crisis. None of them are expecting a Holiday Inn. Tell us about this.
Well, and my mind has even grown from that of other examples, but it's like this idea that Gavin Newsom is more worried about reaching for a messaging win for a gotcha tweet than maybe making sure that his city doesn't burn, both literally and figuratively, when you look at everything that's happened this year. And I just really had to take a moment and say, listen, bro, you might be doing a lot of things, but you're not defending our honor with this tweet. Like, you're not doing anything to speak for the men and women that serve this country. You don't sign up to play a sport to bring this full circle unless you want to go be in the game. You don't do it for practice. You don't do it so that you never get to eat what you want to and always have to lift weights and run hard. You don't do it for that. You do it because you do all of those things because one day you might get to play in that game. And regardless if it's a contact sport or not, there's a good chance when you play in that game, it's going to hurt a little bit. And these guys and gals deploying as crisis response to support a community that's in peril, it's not supposed to feel good. It's not supposed to be a Holiday Inn. It's supposed to be put your gear on, suck it up, and go do the work. And that's what they train to do. That's what they like doing. And the real disrespect to the troops is the fact they had to be there to begin with. And that's the leadership in California. On top of that, though, I mean, have you ever spoke to a lineman or somebody that responds to a natural disaster, like, say, a city burning down? It's not like they're hanging out in some fancy hotel either. So when you make decisions that allow communities in your state to burn down, what do you think those first responders were going through? How do you think their life was? How do you think their family was sitting up at night hoping not to get a call that they got caught up in a fire they couldn't get out of? Or even the LAPD officers that were combating the riots when they finally were allowed to. And you want to talk about these National Guardsmen or Marines sleeping like Marines and National Guardsmen sleep when they're training? Like, that's ridiculous.